everybody, it's Terrell Brown here, NBC 12, out at the Short Pump Town Center, getting ready for the NBC 12 Salvation Army Angel Tree Kickoff. That program's starting tonight. A lot of that happening here in about a half hour from now, 5:30, and then 6 o'clock to 6:30, the main event when we have the Angel Tree Kickoff. Francina Proctor joining us now to talk more about the Angel Tree program, to talk more about what you all are working on this year, particularly. Tough year coming up for you guys now.
It's very tough, and it certainly is a challenge to the Salvation Army, and I think probably to the community, too. They have been so generous in the past.
And we're going to talk about the locations you can drop those angels off later on, but what do you do? What do you have to do if you're interested in adopting an angel? What can you do?
Well, all you have to do is come by. We're certainly grateful to Short Pump tonight for their allowing us to have the privilege of giving a sharing time for the people that are coming by tonight. But we want to also encourage people who are on any mall site in Central Virginia here and around the Richmond area to just come by the tree and adopt a child for the age that they would like to take on and fulfill the wishes that are on that tag. And then they can check out through a process of filling out a card and then bring the toy back unwrapped to the location from which they took the tag.
There you go. Major Francina Proctor with the Salvation Army. Thank you so much for joining us, and good luck this year. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
NBC 12 Salvation Army Kickoff. It's out here tonight, about 15-20 minutes from now at 5:30, 6 o'clock to 6:30, the main event. They're going to be lighting the Christmas tree out here as well. Coming out here tonight, we'd love to see you. Take care, everybody. We'll see you there.
I'm Aaron Gilchrist at Virginia Center Commons for this year's NBC 12 Salvation Army Angel Tree program, and we are in full swing right now asking folks to get out and adopt angels and make sure they bring those gifts back to the mall where you picked up your angel. Major Francina Proctor is with the Salvation Army. We appreciate you coming out today. Give us an update. How are we doing so far?
Well, we're doing fine, except that the start of an Angel Tree project like this is pretty slow, and sometimes folks are, I'm sure, looking for sales and things like that, but we're wanting to encourage people to bring their gifts back as soon as possible. We're anticipating a lot more kids this year to help serve, and so we need to get those gifts in so we can get it all organized and ready for the parents to come through and pick them up.
Now, obviously, this is a big week for shopping. Black Friday coming up right after Thanksgiving, so I would imagine that you want people to come out and make this sort of a group event if they're going to pick up an angel, right?
That would be wonderful. I know it's probably hard for some folks to think about buying gifts for others this year, but we would encourage people as a family or a church group, Sunday school class, club, to come out and adopt one or two kids together, and that might make it easier for some folks.
And this is pretty easy. I mean, you don't have kids who are asking for big, incredible things. They have pretty simple wants, right?
That's right. And usually kids are pleased and happy with most anything they get on Christmas morning.
All right, well, we wish you the best with this year's project. We appreciate you coming out. We, of course, would encourage you to go down to your area mall and make sure you pick up an angel. It's very simple. You go to the tree, you pick up an angel, and then make sure you get the gifts back by December 13th. I'm Aaron Gilchrist, NBC 12 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Casey Nicholson at Southpark Mall. Lucky enough tonight to be reminding you about the partnership between Salvation Army and NBC 12 as we pair up once again for the Angel Tree program. There are multiple locations all across Richmond right now where you can pick up a child's name and help make sure that they have a Christmas this year. Captain Vicki Lucane is with the Salvation Army, and you're here tonight to basically touch on a couple of things for us. The first is the convenience of this program. How easy is it to adopt a child?
Good evening. It's very easy. Angel Tree is manned by volunteers here at the mall. The volunteers come from the Tri-City area of surrounding Petersburg, and there are churches and other organizations. All you have to do is come out to the mall and select an angel. The volunteers will help you if you need help. We hope to supply angels for 20,000 children this year. Okay, the deadline is December 13th. You bring the unwrapped gifts back to the location where you chose them, and hopefully we get all that is desired this year.
Absolutely. Captain, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We certainly appreciate it. All right, make sure you stop by any of the various locations that are gracious enough this year to be hosting the Angel Tree program, and make sure that you make a difference in a child's Christmas and lifetime of memories. For a list of the locations of where the Angel Trees are this year, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Hi, I'm Tracy Lynn. I'm in Chesterfield at the Chesterfield Town Center. We're here to talk about the Angel Tree program, and I'm joined by Major Proctor with the Salvation Army. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon.
I appreciate it.
Let's talk about the need this year for Angel Tree.
Well, we certainly are anticipating a greater need over last year. We have served in the last year almost 15,000 kids, and we're expecting almost 20,000 that will need our help this year.
Okay.
So we are very dependent on folks in the community. They've been wonderful in the past, coming and adopting these kids, But we need everybody to come out if they can to adopt a child, and it's a very simple process. A person can come and adopt a child for whatever age they'd like, look at the wishes and determine whether they can fill those wishes or not, or do the best they can towards that.
Okay.
And then they can go out and shop, and if they could do it in one day, it makes it easier on them. All they have to do is bring those gifts back to the site where they adopted, and they can come unwrapped. And then there are wonderful volunteers who are at the site who will help that person register the name. We need every gift back in by December 13th.
Okay, so that's just a couple of weeks
That's
away.
right. It's going to be pinch time real quick.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I'm Tracy Lynn for NBC 12 News. Hi, I'm Tracy Lynn. I'm at Willow Lawn Shopping Center. We're here to talk about the Angel Tree program. I am joined by Major Proctor. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Let's talk about how convenient it is to adopt an angel.
Well, we've made it quite easy. All the person needs to do is come to this mall, especially Willow Lawn today, or any of our malls in the outlying area. Find a child on the tree, look at their wishes, see if you'd like to adopt that child, and then there are people at the table who can assist you in registering for taking that child home.
Okay, and when do the presents need to be delivered by?
We need to have everything in by December 13th, so it's not all that far away, and we still have lots of kids that need to be adopted.
Okay, I see on the tree we still have quite a few angels, and that's about 2 weeks from now.
Right, that's right. So it'll be here before you know it. Sometimes it's convenient just to go ahead and take a tag off the tree and then shop it while you're here in the mall, and then bring it back to the table unwrapped, and then we'll gladly bring it to our distribution center.
Okay, wonderful. And times are really tough now. What can someone do to help out if they don't have a lot of money?
Well, we encourage people to maybe go by twos, a friend or a family as a whole, or an extended family, a Sunday school class, a club, a group can do this, and we would really appreciate it. And I know the kids would.
Okay, make sure the presents are delivered by December 13th.
That's correct, right at the place where you got the tag in the first place.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Tracy Lynn for NBC 12 News.
Hi, I'm Andrea McDaniel at the JCPenney's at Regency Square, where the angels are waiting on the tree. We have about a week left, and we know times are tight, but the Salvation Army, who has been handling the Angel Tree Project for years now, it's been around for a long time. You can count on them to get it done. Let's talk to Major Francine Proctor, who's with the Salvation Army. You've still got how many angels left out?
We have about 1,500 that still need to be adopted.
And what do you want people to do?
Well, we'd love for them to come by this last week when they're really in the Christmas spirit. Come by, pick up a tag off the tree, and then go out and preferably shop that very day if they can, and then bring the gift back unwrapped at the table where they got the tag in the beginning.
And the deadline is December 13th, and that's an important deadline.
Very much so, because we have to do a lot of pre-planning in terms of getting the bags in on time. They're coded for each child, and there's a series of days that these will be distributed. So the sooner the better for us.
What are you finding? It's sort of a tight financial time. What are you seeing that with the people in collecting the angels?
Yes, I think we're finding that people maybe cannot give as much towards the gift as they usually have, which is fine. We're just thrilled to have anything that they can do for us. And certainly more people perhaps are joining with another friend or a group or a class or a business to pick up a tag, and that's still a possible thing, and hopefully people will do that this week.
And it's very important to these kids, right?
That's right. Some parents are really depending on these gifts for their kids this year.
Okay, we know they'll come through. Richmond, you always come through. Remember, 1,500 more angels are out here waiting. Please, I know you won't let the kids down. I'm Andrea McDaniel at the JCPenney's at Regency Square. Now back to you in the studio.